Effective use of time, the 10th of September, 2025. Sitting in a cafe yesterday with my favourite gays, we talked and talked. We caught up on life and gave advice where needed. Yesterday was a work day, and I want you to ask yourself, do you think we wasted our time? On the surface, you might sympathetically say, no, of course not. You may find some excuse for us about community or emotional regulation or something like that. Were you to ask me the same question, I would probably say the same. No, we didn't waste our workday because we shared updates on our music and our progression in this music industry hellscape that we call Ireland. But I want to dig a little deeper here. There may be some part of you, a darker side, a more pragmatic side of you that is fully aware of how much time we wasted yesterday. Hours upon hours of chattering and sharing inane stories, complaining and belly aching about how hard it is when really that time we could have spent working past those difficulties. If you were to approach my question with this line of thinking, I wouldn't disagree. So which one is it? Which answer works better for us? What approach should we be taking to our wasted time? Let's pull out a little and survey the weekscape of my active time. For the most part, in a week, I will spend the majority of my time either sleeping or semi-resting. Semi-resting involves a little bit of passive work, but mostly it involves me listening to podcasts or watching YouTube essays. After this block of time, I spend a hell of a lot of time cooking and eating. And yes, I also listen to podcasts and watch video essays when I eat too. Then, we arrive to my working hours. I will sit by my laptop and respond to messages and emails. I'll copy and paste links all day, sending information and asking questions. Maybe I'll get around to writing a bit of something. Maybe I'll even practice something once a week. Mostly I just spend my time organizing my next steps, reaching out to people and communicating things to people, such as this journal. Then I have things like travel time because I live so far away, and maybe I'll play a game or read something every once in a while. It seems to me that I don't actually do that much work. Not compared to those I know in structured day jobs, not compared to those artsy people that are successful, nor the ones that do the gritty work of being an artist, teaching people they don't want to teach, playing trad songs in pubs they don't like, or busking in the streets with the insane public. So no matter what I do, I don't think I've been satisfied with the amount of work I've done in about 3 years. There are days, performance days usually, then I can say I worked well and hard, but most of the time, I do relatively little. Then why the fuck am I so tired all the time? Why does the little I do drain me this much? And why can't I just be consistent with my efforts? There's this great quote from some unknown writer. I write when I'm inspired, and I see to it that I'm inspired at 9 o'clock every morning. This kind of strikes at the heart of our creative struggles. I really could just wake up early, pack away my bed, have breakfast, make coffee, and start working at 9 a.m. every morning. The use of could in this sentence implies that I don't, and that it's a choice. And I don't know. I've been questioning my agency lately, but it's an issue for some other day. There was a time, however, when I woke up every day and I did these things. For a moment during the pandemic, I had such a fantastic structure. I worked so hard all the time and it felt great. I worked so hard that it felt appropriate to have a clock out time of 6 p.m. Then I could have my evenings to read and chat and hang out with my housemates, guilt-free. I wonder where all that guilt came from, but It felt great. It felt worth it. I I had hope and a goal. Since then, things have changed slightly. And I don't mean to harp on about it, but it's true. I have lost a lot of belief in hard work. Back then, my hard work essentially amounted to very little. Maybe the emotional hurt I felt after the album release kind of took the wind out of my sails. But tell me, where does one catch another breeze? By the way, have you ever siphoned petrol out of a car before? This is the year of discipline, and that's what I'm going to live up to. From today, from now, I will wake, make my bed, eat breakfast, make coffee or tea, and start work at 9 a.m. No excuses. Because I really do believe in that quote. Showing up incites inspiration, and it aligns with my old saying, prepare to be lucky. Preparing to be lucky is a wise philosophy for work in the arts. It's mindful of the chaos, the tossing and turning. It's mindful that there's work involved and that a blade must remain sharp if it is to cut when asked. Opportunities are shooting all around like photons in space. Every once in a while they strike your eye and a streak of light appears. So real you could bottle it. That's me. That's what I do. I bottle the light. I catch it and never let go. Now it's time, probably, to say goodbye. But I never did reach a conclusion. Did we waste our time the other day? If I'm honest, yes. If I'm kind, no. If I'm wise, who can tell? Unfortunately, I can be all of these things in different moments. You'll have to ask me when you see me next. I'll give you my opinion of the moment. If that doesn't satisfy you, then tell me your answer. Tell me your rationale. Maybe, if I'm lucky, I'll have the time to dismantle your worldview, whatever it may be. Now go on. I'll see you soon.